like a moth to the flame. But why else would you come? Not for Nashu, Makaraka, and Inspector Hildibrand shenanigans. Oh, but yeah, the Japanese-ified version of the Hildibrand theme is really impressive. I feel like Soken is great at taking like a motif and like just modifying it and reusing it in a way that makes it unique, and it's so cool. And with like because Final Fantasy is decades old, there's so much material to work with, and he has like so much knowledge of all the music of every Final Fantasy game, and like little things to add here and there that are just so good. Like with the Crystal Tower theme, how it incorporated elements from, I think it was like Final Fantasy III, where the crystal, like the first time the Crystal Tower was like a thing in a Final Fantasy game. Like, it's just so intelligent, so well done, and the music sounds incredible. Like, even if you don't know all the history, but yeah, and it just only gets better with time. Like pretty much everything in this game, it is crazy. Like, Stormblood did an incredible job, especially in the music aspect of it, but Shadowbringers and Endwalker, I think Endwalker is still one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Like, every zone's music is incredible. The boss fights are all great music. And I mean, yeah, I should probably stop talking. Yeah, we have so long to get till we get to Endwalker, but we'll get back to MSQ soon, and I mean, if you'll be around, we can make a lot of progress. Like, we can definitely play. But we will get there, we'll get to enjoy it, and we'll talk about it, and it'll be great. We'll get to discuss that, because yeah, I think especially the music I'm really excited to talk about. There are like 3 or 4 songs that I want to like really do deep dives about. There's one that I've like wrote a summary about because I really wanted to talk about it, but we'll have to wait till we get there. But for now, we still get to enjoy Hildibrand, which is just as incredible in its own ways. Oh, where in the world could he be? How did you lose Hildibrand again? Oh, it's you. Don't suppose you bumped into Inspector Hildibrand roaming about, have you? Making his inquiries? Nope. Oh. Ever since Shigure got detained by the Sexagumi, the Inspector's been busy looking into the affairs of Master Akebono, but to no avail. Oh, okay. Never fear, my faithful assistants. I have returned. Your unwavering loyalty to the pursuit of honor and justice, and a hard-boiled egg is to be commended. My good woman, I might go so far as to say that, in all my years as an inspector, I have known no fan more passionate than you. I love that he still thinks we're just his fan. But speaking of fans, during the course of my investigation into the darker rumors concerning Master Akebono, I received a mysterious missive. I can but presume was penned by one of my many admirers. Oh no. I highly doubt that. Oh yeah, I barely saw him. Lalafell! Gosh, Inspector Hildibrand, even in the Far East you've got yourself a following. Can I see it? right there, right? Certainly, Nashu. That's interesting. It's definitely not written by a Hingan, but they don't seem to be good with their Eorzean letters. Yeah, something of light. You who seek strongest of swords, Soburo Sukahiro, know that I have laid claim to this most priceless treasure. If you would make it yours, meet me upon Kugane Osahi for a duel to end all duels. Sincerely, you know who. Oh no. Basically. The something of light, you say? Why, he must be referring to none other than my humble self, the one and only gentleman of light. That said, I would much rather resolve the dispute without resorting to duels and the like. Wait here, my friends, while I go and attempt to reason with this misguided ruffian. First it was your fan, now it's a ruffian? Yep, there, yeah, it's definitely him. They're getting sneaky with it. They're just not leaving him in shots anymore. I'll have to keep an even closer eye. He might be in, yeah, like hidden by characters, or I don't know. It could be like action shots he's in. They're really, this is like ultimate Where's Waldo. Pretty sure they wrote warrior, not gentleman. Wait, which probably means they're talking about Celestia. What do you think, Inspector? Oh? Inspector Hildibrand? Uh-oh. Nope, no. He went off. What do you mean he up and ran off? Why are you standing still? You should hurry up and try to catch him before he does something silly. Poor Nashu. I mean, it's not like she's never done that before, but I'll wait here in case he comes back. Agreed? Right then. So we got challenged to a duel. Wait, I'm a little confused. The Wolfman has the sword, but we got challenged to a duel, presumably by Yojimbo, who may or may not be Greg. Is that you, Celestia? As you can see, I seem to have found myself in a pickle. And by pickle, I mean the ground. Kuganeus Ohashi lies beyond this gate, but before I could pass through, I found myself suddenly accosted, then inverted, then embedded thusly by the dear but misguided Jim. The duel I must regrettably leave up to you. Duel! Kugane Ohashi. And of course, we're about to go into a fight, and Hildibrand's upside down. In the far eastern realm of Himgashi, in the pitch of night, perched atop a ship's mast, a warrior waits. In his hand a sacred treasure, a sword without peer. Yet the enigmatic Yojimbo is a man with many secrets, secreted within his many sleeves, all which he is prepared to bring to bear against his most fearsome and radiant foe. We actually get to fight Jim! I feel like I have to be a ninja. That feels very fitting. Unless you have another job request. Actually, samurai seems pretty fitting too. Ninja or samurai? Let's do samurai. I haven't played much samurai on stream. What a coincidence. It looks like the Garlean symbol. Is this like the Garlean embassy? Oh, I think it is. Did not even know this was here. Oh, Garlean consulate. Oh, learn something new every day. Did not know. Actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Kugane is isolated. No, I think they have a diplomatic relationship. Kugane is kind of isolated. So I think they trade with Garleans and non-Garleans. Even though they're mostly closed to outsiders as a whole, but yeah, I think they have at least like diplomatic relationships. So they have a consulate. That's fascinating. And yeah, there's a Thavnir one. Yeah, for some reason Eorzea, they just invaded. I mean, they did invade and they did declare war back, so makes sense they're not on the best terms, but yeah, they do not have embassies with any of the city-states there. And yeah, they invaded Doma and Alamigo. So yeah, I think this is like the only place that they haven't tried to invade but still have like an open relationship, but they still have their independence. Oh, that's crazy to see that right there. Is that all of them? I think so. Yeah, just the two embassies. Surprised there's not like an Eorzea. Let's fight, Jim! It's time! Pipe, 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 pipe. If this last person would accept it. There we go. I like the animated one more. Should update my Steam Deck to use that one. Stream Deck, jeez. I will never call those two the right. Oh, alright. Back in queue. That's unfortunate. Alright, Enkidu. What's gonna happen? What's going on? I need answers. There's so many unanswered questions. We're already fighting people. Alright, here we go. If it is great, I mean, we haven't seen any sign of Enkidu. Is there supposed to be a cutscene? I don't remember that. Can I turn that off briefly? Just in case. Okay. I don't remember. Yo, Jumbo! This is a cool setting. Not expect such fierce opposition from 8 of you, no less. Definitely weird, but very cool. For Yojimbo, it is Gilgameshing time! No shot. Oh my gosh. Yes, 'tis I, the man, the myth, the legend. It was Greg all along. How did he fit into that costume? I must know. I need answers. Greg, Jim. Oh. Almost did not notice those. This was still. Oh, right. Man. Did not play much Samurai. Especially at level 70. Why are people running away with that? Whatever. I get a heal. What is happening? There's 2 Gregs! There's a giant Greg! What is this? I have no idea what's happening. What? That was cool. Run away. And we go. Did not even see those. Just let the tank drag it to the right spot, I guess. I don't know what we did wrong there. Both the tanks died. Ow. That was cool. Oh, but they're not supposed to stand in that? Okay. We're winning! I just don't really know what's happening. Someone just woke the dragon. Now for something truly shocking. Barely made it out of there. Oh, both tanks and a healer are down. This is spicy. Somehow I have not died, even though I'm... Oh, he's attacking me. I am tanking him! I will fight you, Greg! Oh, we have a tank back up! Let's go! Oh my gosh, this is so close. Healer LB3. Yes! Healer LB... Oh! Ow! That was the worst time to do that! I can't believe we won that. That was quite the fight. That was actually so close. We beat him again! And the fireworks commence. I throw myself upon your boundless mercy and beg forgiveness, please. Whew. That was spicy. That was actually so close to wiping. I don't know which healer saved that, but... Oh, there's a Yojimbo barding! I want the barding! Oh yeah! Wait, is there not a Daigoro? I mean, there could be a Daigoro, it just doesn't drop every time. But Cluck Jr. can look like Yojimbo now. Oh, I forgot you had points to spend. 11. Let's just do that. Oh, this isn't going to show it, is it? Where are we going? Going there. We need to see it. Yeah, there better be something Daigoro in the game. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, both the kitties are in bed and asleep again, so the food did it after Luna had her shouting episode. But yeah, we are... Yojimbo! 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 Oh my gosh! Yojimbo chicken! Oh, we don't match quite as well as maybe hoping with this outfit. That's pretty epic. I feel like I have to keep that. Spent 1 million gil on the Titania barding. to have fairy wings. But Yojimbo's pretty epic. That just looks right. Definitely use it for a while. Dude, yeah, that hat. And it's got the mask. Looks so good. It works well with the color he is right now too. I feel like the rose gold pink-ish chocobo color kind of is the same warmness and works well. I was thinking of changing his color, but yeah, at least for this one, it'll work. But yeah, I was thinking of going to a light blue, but this looks really good. It's also pretty expensive to change their color and kind of annoying to do, so. Well, glad we won that. That's exciting. But yeah, that was literally, I think me and the healer left. And I was one attack from dying when that tank got rezzed. That was the closest fight I've had that actually turned back around in a long time. We did it! But it was Greg! Can you believe it? What a twist! I never expected it to be Greg. Oh, he's here. I thought he would just be gone. Well, they both died. So I don't know. I don't fully understand the mechanics, but there were the chain. 4 people got chained, and both the tanks got chained, and we didn't break the change in time, so they died. So both the tanks were down, and then there were the little donut AoEs, and I think 2 of the other DPS died there, and then I think he started attacking one of the healers, and then the healer went down. So yeah, it was just me and one healer, but the healer managed to keep me alive and resurrect one of the tanks long enough for the tank to get aggro, and then once the tank got aggro, they managed to start resurrecting and healing everyone. And then they healer LB3 to resurrect everyone, but it was right as an AoE was going off, and so 4 of them just immediately died again. So it was actually kind of crazy. But yeah, everyone was pretty much just on the ground, and somehow I managed to avoid dying once, even though I messed up a lot of mechanics. We meet again, Hildy. Greg! Greg! I say, you're a sight for sore eyes. However, did you come to be here in Kugane? In the Far East, for that matter? Ah, well, you see, the thing about that is... Are we actually going to learn about Greg? Who is Greg? Oh. Well, that was disappointing. Never mind. He just told him what we already knew. I say, to think that Greg was masquerading as Jim this entire time. Indeed I was. After Celestia bested me a second time, I quit Eorzea and embarked upon a journey to distant lands that I might hone my skills in preparation for our inevitable third bout. When I saw you and misread my carefully written words and come in her stead, I felt I had no choice but to remove you from the field forcibly. Pray forgive me my unkindness, Hildy. Yeah, I think from Eorzea. I could be wrong. That's what I always assumed. Wait. No, I mean, he doesn't really look like anything out of Kugane either. But I guess, yeah, you wouldn't really know that because you hadn't been here before. Yeah, Kugane is just a bunch of aura in Hong Kong. Or not is it it's not really Hong Kong. I don't know. Some type of... I guess it's more Japan. But yeah. Actually, I never thought about that. Because Kugane is like an isolated city that's open to foreigners. Yeah, but whatever. Not the point. Yeah. If we're going out of game, I suspect that's because, again, he's from another Final Fantasy game, which is a Japanese game, so he has a lot of Japanese inspiration. So he looks Japanese, which makes sense that in this world he would be in the place that you would expect is most like Japan, but is actually not. So I could definitely see it, and yeah, like I would not have been surprised if he was like, oh, this is my homeland. I would have been like, yep, that makes sense. But yeah, I don't think he ever explicitly said that. Yeah, it is a weird little crossover of like real world inspiration versus like in-universe inspiration, but they're kind of colliding. So much stuff to keep track of. Now, Greg, there's no need for apologies between friends. Yet again, I must ask, though, how did you come to be here in Kugane, as a ronin of much repute and remarkably thin waist? Maybe he is from here. Maybe he's about to say that. I know it seems far-fetched, even insulting to your intelligence. There's a simple and highly satisfying explanation. In my quest to hone my skills and procure more powerful weapons overseas, I neglected to budget properly for food and drink, and soon found myself bereft of both. So he was starving? That's so sad. Driven to a deathly hunger, I fell to my knees, and in that instant looked to my bosom friend, the painted rooster that had offered me companionship in my darkest hour. What? When dawn broke the following day, he ate Enkidu? No! When dawn broke the following day, I was alone once more, a sliver of strength restored by the terrible sacrifice of my comrade, whose body and soul I would carry with me He ate Enkidu! What is happening? No! But by his grace I survived for days and days after, until I chanced to cross paths with the strayed dog. That's so sad! I loved Enkidu! He too was clearly a victim of the slings and arrows of outrageous misfortune, and in each other we found kindred spirits, we orphans of fate. Thus did I name him Daigoro, and therefore did we travel as one, working together that we might both live to see another day. Why is this sad? It's not supposed to be sad. Oh my, what is happening? I can't believe that's what they're saying happened. When we at last arrived at Kugane, I sought employment as a mercenary to rebuild my misspent savings and resume my search for the strongest of swords. It was through such ventures that I acquired the Zanmato, in fact, began to build my reputation as Yojimbo. Naturally, a legendary ronin must dress to meet the expectation of his clients. So I assembled an outfit that would satisfy those who requested my services. It was around that time I first saw Celestia walking the streets of Kugane, much to my surprise. Needless to say, the sight of the woman who had bested me twice before was enough to rekindle the competitive spirit within me. So when I heard tell of the Soburo Sukahiro, I knew I must claim it in preparation for a battle. The rest, you know. Truly a riveting tale. And tragic besides, for though I fought with all my strength, yet again was I defeated by the great and powerful Warrior of Light. As I said to you on the bridge, no more tricks. I have taken my shot and fallen short, and so I will cease my shenanigans and instead pledge my complete support to your endeavors, that I might make amends for my misdeeds. And we should be glad to have it, Greg. Welcome aboard. Let us return to Nashu and share with her the wonderful news. You too, Greg. You're a full-fledged assistant now. This is so weird. Alright, I want to see if there is a Daiguro minion. Nope, apparently not. That is disappointing. I mean, they could always add one later. They do that for a lot of things. But as of this moment, that is so sad. I'm sorry, Enkidu. Oh, it's such a sad ending. I'm sorry. Don't worry, I won't eat you. He definitely did not get eaten. He's right here. It was definitely a different chicken. I cannot believe they did that. Sorry, I'm reading wikis. I'm learning so much stuff. It's distracting. Wait, where am I going? Sorry, I guess I teleported to the wrong place. Ah, I see them. Truly, this was a twist no one could have possibly seen coming. I admit my defeat, brave warrior. Let us let bygones be bygones, you and I, move forward in the spirit of camaraderie towards a common goal. Yep, no, not you. Terrible news, everyone! Whatever is the matter, Nashu? The Chigurh, as punishment for helping the wolf burglar escape, he's been sentenced to death by ritual suicide. This is indeed a disturbing development, Hildy. We've no time to spare, my friends. Presuming the wolf burglar is in the wind, our only recourse is to delve deeper into the hidden past of Master Akebono and uncover proof that the sword he claims was stolen was first stolen by he himself. Divide and conquer, Agents of Inquiry style. We gotta save him! That was funny. Even though she's in a cutscene, she had targeted Hildibrand, so when he ran off, both their faces looked away at the same time. Funny little bugs. How did Akebono earn his fortune, you ask? By peddling a variety of medicinal wares for all manner of purposes. From what I heard, they were all remarkably effective and popular. He still enjoys a reputation as a premier source of alchemical goods. Would that I had a coin to afford such luxurious potions and potables. His clientele spends in a visit what I earn in a month. Something smells fishy. Any Lalafels? Any Lalafels? I should be glad to speak of Master Akebono to you, albeit solely with regards to his character as a businessman. Like all who have risen to mercantile prominence, he has been at the center of rumor and intrigue. For every man who sings his praises, there's another who would curse his name. None will deny the efficacy of his medicines, which is to be expected given that he utilizes the finest ingredients from that birthplace of alchemy, Razatan. His satisfied customers are beyond counting. On the other hand, none can deny the exorbitant profits he has reaped by tightly controlling the supply of Hanish ingredients. Absent competition, he is free to dictate prices as he sees fit. Unfortunately, this has led many in desperate need of his miraculous medicines to spend their entire life savings, or seek assistance from disreputable moneylenders. His practices are ultimately wholly within the confines of the law, so again, as a businessman, he's to be lauded for his success. But I will say nothing on his moral or ethics, or lack thereof. Scummy pharmacy monopoly. It's also so weird doing all this stuff talking about Razad and Thavnir before they were in the game. It's like just this land of mystery. Could be anything. We know nothing about them. Commanded to commit ritual suicide, eh? I knew he had earned the ire of his masters, but not to such a degree. We've got to help Shiguro before it's too late. Have you tantalizing tidbits of information to share, my good woman? Come, out with it! Akebono built his fortune selling miraculous medicines for exorbitant prices. A man who preys on the sick and needy for personal gain, is he? As expected, there's far more to Master Akebono than meets the eye. Inspector, we've got to hurry. Shiguro's execution's going to be carried out any moment now if we don't do something. What? Already? There was hoping we might first conduct a thorough investigation and uncover information with which we might convince them to set the poor men free. But absent that... Bah, there are many roads which lead to just ends. If we must take a shortcut to avert a grave miscarriage of justice, then so be it. Let's go! Save him! Honored brothers, I will not beg your forgiveness. Only pray that by this humble offering of my life, that I might absolve the Sexagumi of the shame I have brought upon it through my misdeeds. What? What is the meaning of this? That man is an impostor. Seize him. Seize him at once. Nothing like a good Chase Hildy sequence. The sound effects are so good. He's in a tree. What are you gonna do now? Shigure! Shigure! Now is your chance to escape! I will do no such thing. I may have lost what little honor was mine in life, but at least I can reclaim it in death. No! Stop! Your honor is yet yours, samurai. Wolf burglar! You need not cut your belly open this day, Shigure, for you have the Soburo Sukahiro and the infamous wolf burglar besides. But why? I didn't either. That was... I guess that makes sense, but I was not expecting that. We had a deal, remember? Temporary release. And I'm a wolf of my word. Aye, this is indeed the Soburo Sukahiro. Very well. Escort the wolf burglar back to his cell. Send a runner to Master Akebono's estate at once. No! I hate this. At least Shiggy's alive. Right. It seems like we're in a bit of a problematic cycle here. We are far from finished, Shigure. The wolf burglar may be in custody once more, but you must still answer for your reckless actions. Therefore, after further deliberation, I have decided that you will conduct a formal investigation into the rumors surrounding Master Akebono and... Yay! That will not be necessary. Indeed, with the return of the wolf burglar, I believe we can consider this tiresome affair resolved. Who's this now? Oh, this guy. Wait, what is happening? I love that Greg is back. Is this some, like, secret... Is he, like, an inspector? Yeah, he's the scumbag who got thrown into the wall by the Geico. Alright, well... There better not be some double twist thing, but... I don't know what else it could be. But let's find out. Time to feel like we are at a climax in this story. Master Kumode. Wait. I know you. Master Akebono's guest. The one that Geico threw into the wall. I like how that is how everyone describes him now. You and Shiggy are on the same wavelength. Almost literally word for word. Oh. Oh, surely you must be mistaken. I have no recollection of any such event. Or of you, for that matter. Anyway, as I said before, I believe there's no need for any further investigation. Should you deem otherwise, you're free to proceed. However, such wasteful expenditures may force us to reconsider the resources we allocate you and yours next year. Rest assured, Master Kumode, we value your counsel deeply and should be glad to defer to your judgment. Shiguro, the matter of the Soborosuka hero and Master Akebono is now officially closed. That will be all. No! We need to do something! And at least he was just a scumbag. Yes, that will be all. Oh. I don't know. I feel like he's just evil. It could be. That could be something I did not consider. Oh, I moved the chat. Sorry. I wasn't too far off, but it's true. Maybe those medicines and potions he makes, there's some kind of mind control one? That wouldn't be the craziest thing. It was just in the nick. Or before the nick, I should say. You're so big, Greg. I keep clicking on you. Cora, we did it! We saved Shiguro! Yeah, I mean, we're barely scraping by. We still have a lot of problems, though. Ha ha ha. Verily, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have once more done the impossible and saved a man from certain death. Shame that the others seem so eager to wash their hands of the affair. Not Shiguro, though. I understand he still has questions for the wolf burglar. Don't do the Prism. Might be right. I feel like Prism could be the name for some type of mind control drug that he's selling. What ho, Shiguro, over here. He still has his hair, that's good at least. Oh, sorry. I didn't see that. We'll stop off as soon as we get here. If that's okay. My friends, I cannot thank you enough. Had you not arrived when you had, I would not be standing before you now. You will forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude, for I have just returned from the jail where I spoke with the wolf burglar, who shared with me some rather troubling information. Do not keep us in suspense, my good man. What is it? Not long after we delivered the wolf burglar into the custody of the Sexagumi, Master Akebono stormed into the jail and began berating the turnkey, demanding that they return the stolen contents of his safe. You may recall that we spoke with Master Akebono concerning this theft shortly after we first met. He was rather secretive regarding said contents at that time, but the wolf burglar said it was an unmarked satchel filled with the white powder. Given Master Akebono's reputation as a purveyor of medicines, our chivalrous thief resolved to steal it for the benefit of the poor and needy, as is his wont. However, since there was nothing to identify what manner of medicine it was, the wolf burglar decided to hold on to it for safekeeping. Plainly, however, it was no ordinary medicine, for why else would Master Akebono clamor for it so? Nashu, no! My keen inspector sense is tingling. Where is the satchel now? Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice. Oh, I'm getting tired too. Lamafell! Dude, he's still there just staring. It's so creepy. In the possession of the men and women of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless we give them the proper password. As above, so below. Understood. Let us hasten to the den of iniquity. Woohoo! Alright. We will definitely finish for good tomorrow. And probably that would be my guess.